Okay, I've been seeing a lot of flags lately. You got the red, the white, the rainbow, the stars, the stripes, the X's, the O's, but mostly the red. But let's talk about the rainbows. Because recently, despite his busy schedule of lie tweeting and bunker hiding, no affiliation to the bunker, and awkward Bible holding, despite all this, he found time to individually deny the requests of various US embassies to fly the pride flag on a flagpole during the month of June, which is Pride Month. This is only news because it happened recently, not because anybody is in the least bit surprised that he is putting above par for his normal maniacal phobic status quo course. What is a little more surprising though is that he recently released a tweet and a formal statement, which I think to him are one and the same, to celebrate LGBT Pride Month and recognize the outstanding contributions the LGBT community has made. He will not say the Q. To make this more or less confounding, this all comes on the heels of the Trump administration announcing that they are launching a campaign to decriminalize homosexuality abroad. Yay! So, why no pride flags? This whole, okay, let's support the LGBT community but not on my soil campaign seems like a limp attempt to recover some LGBTQ community voter gold. It's like a perfect closeted booty call. Because his base probably won't notice, because it would require them for one, to read, and B, to be interested in foreign policy, which they deeply are not, and neither is he. And if any of them were to ask, he could just say, yeah, but it doesn't matter because it's in one of those shitty countries that isn't America, so what do we care if they let the L's and the G's and the B's and the T's just float around like some deranged alphabet? But that is assuming that this wannabe leprechaun knows the original order of the alphabet. And I say wannabe because any good leprechaun knows you follow the rainbow to get to the gold. But this player wants to just squash the rainbow and go straight for the gold. And more gold, and gold toilets, and gold toothbrushes, and gold statues, and more gold. And did I mention gold toilets? But it will never work this way. But Trumper isn't the only one that is expressing cognitive dissonance with flying colors. Apparently, fans of the Southern Cross flag, erroneously called the Confederate flag, have no problem calling themselves patriots while they fly a flag that is distinctly anti-United States of America. It is also not an actual historical American flag. It was originally designed and then implemented explicitly by General Johnson, who was in charge of the Tennessee Confederate Army. Yet these proud non-United States of American Americans really up the ante when they create the Confederate flag, where they replace the cross with two AR-15s. Now, far be it from me to care what they do with their impotent symbol, but I do believe that any patriot in any nation would say that desecrating your flag is a big no-no. I mean, even NASCAR knows this flag is BS. NASCAR banned the Confederate flag from all of its events and venues. I would not have put money on NASCAR coming out of the race as a more progressive franchise than the NFL. But their support of Bubba Wallace, who is arguably their most famous current driver and definitely their hottest one of all time, has left some drivers driving off into the sunset. In circles. Well, just one, really. Ray Ciccarelli, a 50-year-old driver from the NASCAR Truck Series, recently posted on Facebook that he is quitting after the 2020 season is over because of this BS. And now, I really want to get this right, so I'm going to read his post verbatim. Well, it's been a fun ride and a dream come true, but if this is the direction NASCAR is headed, we will not participate after 2020 season is over, space, comma, I don't believe in kneeling during anthem nor taking people right to fly whatever flag they love. He went on. I could care less about the Confederate flag, but there are people that do, and it doesn't make them racist. All you are doing is effing one group to cater another, and I ain't spend the money we are to participate in any political BS, exclamation, so everything is for capital sale. And I don't even want to start on these patriots then co-flying the Gadsden flag with the Confederate flag. You know, the one with the snake coiled up on the yellow, don't tread on me. It was one of the first flags of the United States because England kept sending their criminals over here. I guess this was before Australia. And so we made jokes as Americans about, hey, what if we sent a rattlesnake back every time they do that? Hence the flag. It then became one of the first political cartoons ever to be published in the still not United States of America when Benjamin Franklin submitted it to the press as a cartoon with the snake all chopped up with the words join or die underneath, which was explicitly pro-United States. It then was adopted in the 1970s by the libertarians, and then again in like 92 by a queer street patrol group in San Francisco. And then fast forward a little while, and the Tea Party tried to take it from the libertarians in 2010, but at this point nobody actually knows what it means, because it's largely based in context, and I think mostly just like not thinking about it too much, because hey, snakes are almost as cool as guns, and this is the land of the yeehaw and the home of the fuck you.